Hello everybody and welcome to Jim Games. It's on. I made it. I did. Tinfoil hat time, folks. I'm going to try speculation. I am. I'm going to try speculation, folks. Never done it before. I've got a logical mind, you see, so I have to stop all these rays coming from above, you know, the aliens. You know, they've got to, they'll rebound off my tinfoil hat, you know, so they don't go into my brain, you know, from harp and all them. Yeah, anyway, let's talk speculation in No Man's Sky. All logic out of the window. Okay, let's go into it. Let's get this speculation over and done with before I turn into, you know, somebody that's been mind controlled by the New World Order. Right, speculation time. Okay, what I think's coming on in No Man's Sky, right? Personally, I don't think it's anything majorly graphical, because you've got to think that the pre-generation consoles have got to be able to, you know, deal with the new graphical, you know, abilities of the game. Also, you've got to be able to think of the capabilities of Nintendo Switch. It's not massive, is it, for No Man's Sky? So, creating new universes like a Void, I don't think that's going to happen. So what I think is Hello Games is going to create is new, you know, mainly small graphical updates, so all the systems can run them graphically. Yeah, perfectly. Not going on by logical. I'm going on by the waves that hit in my brain now from the aliens, right? Yeah, so that's what I think is going to happen, right, in No Man's Sky. They're going to be really small, tiny updates like expeditions, nothing too graphical, because graphical updates, you know, are, you know, you've got to think of all the systems it's running on. The only thing they can do is, you know, segment each update to the ability of each platform. In other words, create a low-res version of each update. That's what I think. 1 minute, something happening. Going into the void, not going to happen. It'll be a massive graphical update. Massive, you know, they've got to create a brand new universe. Can they do that? No, they can't. We have got pre-gen systems that won't be able to handle it. Okay, so get this void business out of the way. It will never happen. They'll never stick it into an expedition, because they'll keep everything terrestrial. Okay, what you see here and now. Because you've got to remember, the game only just runs as it stands, okay, and it doesn't run for some systems. So get that speculation out of the way, because it will just be expeditions and small graphical updates. I do think that Hello Games will bring out new elements of lore in the game, because putting text into a game like this, into dialogue into a game, is not difficult, and it's not taxing for smaller generation consoles. So I believe there'll be a lot more lore brought in. You know, they'll get the script writers out, and then what will happen is all the rest of the speculation people will think there'll be massive graphical updates that all these smaller systems can't run. You know, but you know, if you get a massive graphical update in No Man's Sky, it creates bugs. Games perfectly is not going to want that many bugs in the game, so they're not going to be wanting to spend a fortune, you know, creating updates to actually launch bug updates as well, you know, which cost them even more money. So I don't think they're going to be creating massive amounts of graphical things in the game. You know, I really don't. I think they're going to be mainly text and lore based, you know, things, and cosmetics. Yeah. So forget your ship customizations, because it's just not going to happen. Too many pre-gen consoles like the PS4, Xbox One, and also the limited graphical ones like the Nintendo Switch, who didn't even get the last update. So you can see what I mean. I do think they will bring in something like more of the weather related physics into the game, like they have done before. I do think it is feasible for them to bring in water physics into the game. you can do it on lesser games, and you see better water physics in No Man's Sky on the Xbox 360. Have you ever played Sea of Thieves? Yeah? Have you seen the water on that? It's awesome. Big waves. I believe water physics could be a thing for the future for No Man's Sky. I don't think that will break the game. Anyway, what end would they use those water physics? Who knows? But I believe that's a big possibility for the future. Ooh, I'm getting a signal. Signals are coming in. You know what I mean? I think that's a big possibility for the future. Why would it sell the game? Yes, it would. It would. Bring in new water physics, new gimmick. What do you think? Do you think it looks good? Would it be better this way? No? I think that's the one. But going into the void and stuff like that, I don't think they will do that. Because the void they'll have to create a brand new world, within No Man's Sky, and the lower systems will not be able to deal with those graphical capabilities. I believe that No Man's Sky in the future will be only PC and Mac because the console's too buggy. That's the logical side of me. And I believe they'll take it off consoles and put it on PC and Mac eventually, which they do because Elite Dangerous did that with their update. No Man's Sky is going to have little small graphical updates and lots of text lore, okay? Get people done, and loads of expeditions. That's how I think the game's going. It's going to be an expedition-based game, okay? And they'll be more frequent than normal. So, cool. Thank you for watching the video. I hope it's amused you. Sorry about the sarcasm. And I've got a video on how to make tinfoil hats if you want to do speculation. And I'll see you in the next video. Tatty bye.